I think the blizzard from last time has finally cleared. It is currently the next day in the morning, and we just kind of woke up and did a few things. Let me go ahead and make sure we get her completely slept up before we go. But hello, everybody. This is Frogman, and welcome back to the Long Dark and our Interloper run. We're still, I really need to quit saying that. We are currently hanging out in the bottom of Milton Basin right now. Let's go ahead and pick up our sleeping bag. We are going to attempt to move towards Milton today. We need to get out of this area, and I was just kind of hoping that that blizzard would go away. So let's see what we have that we need to do very quickly. I should have taken care of everything that I needed to. I think the only thing we need to get rid of right now is about 40.46 pounds of weight, which could very well be one of these things, but I think we'll just haul that up the hill. I have all the sticks. I have all the stuff. I have some of the things that we need. I just want to make sure that we can get as light as we possibly can so that we can make it up the next rope and on into the next area. So let's see. I need to drop. We have any food on us? Oh, I was going to eat that. You know what? We're going to just leave this right here where it can stay. I'm going to eat a little bit of food since we managed to kind of pretty much chew through every bit of that deer that we caught last episode. He wasn't all that big, so that's kind of what happens. You tend to use up a bunch of the food rather quickly. So, all right, sprain risk healed. Goodbye, Basin Cave. Goodbye, all of this fun stuff. And hello, foggy days. We're going to go up into Milton today. We're going to do a little bit of looting. We're going to kind of get a somewhat small area base kind of thing sorted and figured out, so that we can kind of move on from that area. Now, I do kind of want to push right into Hush River, so I think we're going to loot all of the necessary things we need to loot right off the bat in Milton, and then just push right into Hush River. So we need to get over there. We need to get some of the clothing that should still be hanging out reasonably well. There should be a replacement for this guy right here, there, and we may even find a replacement on the way there. What I'm hoping is to replace at least one or two of these plus these pants, and possibly get another one of the long underwear from Hush River, or at least Milton. We need to be kind of moving forward. Part of the reason why I want to move forward now is we're getting on towards the end of the first 50 days, which, where are we actually? I should look, standing out here in the middle of the cold. We are on day 51 according to that list, and day 49 there. So yeah, we're day 50. After day 50, it starts to get incredibly cold, or at least considerably colder than it was. So we need to be able to kind of start warming up a little bit. I did bring my bear hide. Look at me. I haven't played this in a couple of days, so I want to make sure that we're at least getting out of here with everything we need. Good. We're probably going to go straight into Milton. At least I'm going to try to go straight into Milton. I know where the moose is. I know where the bear is. The moose is not here, which is not cool. I was kind of hoping he would be here,
cold,
because this is one of my favorite places in Milton to hunt the moose. The moose in the upper portion of town is going to be a little harder to get a hold of, but he's still fairly easy to do. We need to be looking at getting a moose hide down again, and we need to be looking at getting another bear hide down as well, so that we can start working on some better clothing. I may wait until we get to trappers before I try to hunt a bear, because the bear that is in Milton is not awesome. He's not really very usable aside from his his hide. He's kind of hard to get to where you can actually harvest him to the point you could use him later on. So we may either do him, or we may try to attack or get the bear that is in Hush River. But we'll see. Let's get out of here. And it's number one done. Going to be kind of odd and very, very dark because of this, but I'm just going to stick here in and look. Now it's just a couple of pieces of firewood. Like always, we're going to leave that sit. And see about getting up the next rope. There is that weird little spot over here that now exists. And the next one. Hopefully we can do this in one pull. Now I may just stop for the stop of it, just to stop. Yeah, I think we're going to stop just for the stop of it. And pass time for that long. And then finish this. Now, we need to be getting through some of these zones. We need to be working our way through a lot of this stuff fairly soon because I really, really, really want to get our heads pointed towards Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain so that we can get some of the good stuff over there. I do want to try to get at least all of the good little goodies that are around before we start trying to live our lives out here. So let's see. Make sure you put on a usable weapon. Okay. So what I usually do in this area is I try to get most of the stuff into either the farmhouse down here or the trailer up by the Hush River location. So, or the entrance cave up there. At least the stuff that we want to decide early on where, kind of when you come into Milton, you want to decide early on where you're going to hang out. I'm trying to see, is there any more? No, okay. Where you're going to hang out because, you know, you're going to need to be able to continue on kind of basing in Milton for a while. Milton is an excellent place to kind of base for a while. And I do kind of want to spend a little bit of time here after we get done dealing with Hush River. So, like, I think what I'm going to do is drop off a bunch of this stuff, and then we're going to hit up a couple of the just general houses right here, at least a couple of spots where I know there might be something good. And then we're going to move up the hill towards the trailer and possibly into Hush today or tomorrow or whatever. Just today, I say today or tomorrow, episode this or next, depending on how things go. But I do want to make sure I'm collecting all of the saplings. How are we on that stuff? We have 2 bandages. Do I have... Okay, we got plenty of that, so we'll just leave those sit. Where is Senior Wolf? Rabbits are out. I heard him. Oh, he's right here. Great. You're going to be one of those. You're going to be one of those that's going to go eat my rabbits, aren't you? Because you're scared of me. Let's go see. Let's find our key. We're going to need to go indoors here pretty soon and warm up. Although if he stops to eat a rabbit, that would be excellent for us. Well, thank you. And I'll take you. Good deal. That means he'll run off and die somewhere, and I don't have to go find my arrow. That's excellent. We'll find him eventually. We'll probably need to pick him up for a pelt for later on. Because I do tend to keep the wolf skin coat for quite a while. Mainly because of the fact that it is warm enough and it does what it needs to do, and it provides that little bit of, whatever it is, stink or scare tactic, so that when you wear it underneath a different style of coat, like either a bear coat or a moose hide cloak, you can still kind of keep things scared. So it's cool. Plus, it's a lot lighter than a bear hide coat. Let's see. Do you have my stuff for me, sir? Thank you. Good. I need to go inside and warm up. What do we got? Okay, cool. We can put that away, and we need to look around and see what we have. I will take all of that. I will take that. I will take what's in here. Maybe. All right. Excuse me. So we have another sweatshirt. We have some sports socks and another flare. Excellent. Wonderful. Nothing. Get me that, please. What are we going to have in here? Let me see. We are on... We have to remember which one of these we're on. We're on the 4th loot table, I believe. I forget what's on that one. We'll have to look. Probably not going to find a whole lot. There's very little here usually anyway. Sometimes there's a little bit of food. Yeah, that's edible. Am I going to get a pot? Okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is you can kind of drag pots around with you here and there, and you can leave them wherever you need to go. Once you learn where the pots are, you don't have to haul them around all over the place. And that's one of the things I do tend to do, is I will leave pots in certain areas where I know I'm going to come back. So, alrighty, that's what I thought we were going to find here. We'll put you right there for later. Is there anything else in here? Pork and beans and more crackers. Excellent. Nothing else. Okay, cool. Let's go check all the cabinets.
I think I can use this.
Not really. Coffee? Nope. Okay, so that should be everything right there. I'll just leave that sitting actually over here out of the way. And are we going to get any more fancy clothes? Actually, I see that candy bar. Come here, you, please. And we checked this. We didn't check this. Look at us. Click. No. Good deal. Make sure you're looking underneath all of the furniture and all of the fun stuff around here, because there are things that will show up that normally do not exist. And I actually will do all of this just to kind of clean the floor up a little bit. Put that down over here. Let's see. Fire starter, book, 1, 2, 3. I will drop that as well. We'll leave the coal in our inventory, and I guess we do need to put our sticks down, so let's go ahead and put our sticks down. Going to have to skin this rabbit in a second, but yes, there we go. Well, all of that. 1, 2. That should do us quite nicely for a while. I'm going to leave the bear skin. Like I said, this is kind of one of those spots where you're going to leave things to sit for a little while and cure, but I'm going to hang on to certain things like that bear skin just because it's not necessarily needed to be put down. Hello. Windbreaker. Love it. Nothing. Now, I think Milton has one of those spots where you're lucky you're going to see. This is what I'm worried about. This one's sitting down at 18%. It's going to get even worse as we kind of play around. So, but Milton is one of those spots where you're going to have an area where you're going to get a mag lens, and it's either going to be here or in the post office or in Grey Mother's house or in the church. So you're always going to be guaranteed one. I forget exactly where this one is. But I think what we're going to do for right now is we're going to go ahead and put that excess cloth in this container here. So those that can go in there, they're useless anyway. I will put you in here because we have 2 of them already. You can go in here and you can go in here. I'm just going to leave these in here for right now. We may or may not come back. I'm going to eventually try to work some of this other stuff towards a different location. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and skin this rabbit really quickly. Where is he? Harvest. Yeah, just do it. And I'm just going to leave this right here. I'm not even going to fool with the meat because the meat's not worth me messing with. So we'll just leave him right here. Unfortunately, he can just kind of be whatever. He will go away after a period of time. And then this stuff will stay right here for now. Find me a spot. What I want to do is, like I said, we're going to move that direction. I would bring this stuff with me, but it's not one of those deals. We are going to bring this with us. I know I just kind of put them down, but it's one of those, we just kind of want to get a few things over. How much time? I probably actually should just take an hour nap. I shouldn't have picked all that stuff up. Let's just sleep for an hour real quick and get some of our stamina back. We're going to go up the hill. I don't want to stay here. I actually kind of want to move towards Grey Mother's right now, so that helped a little bit. We're still pretty tired, so. All right, but yeah, that will be sitting right there when we decide to come back down here, when and if we decide to come back down here. Let's see, have a drink of water. I mean, I could put the meat outside and cook it, but again, it's one of those, it's not really worth your time to cart it around. No, I know, I want to put it down. We're going to put 2 of those down right there for right now so that we're kind of light. We just drank enough that we needed to drink, so we ended up with a bunch of food. That's good. 10% candy bar. And another flower food. See, this is going to be the problem. The food that we're going to start finding is going to be usually probably pretty bad. So we're going to have to start being, just like I said, we're just going to have to move forward. So I want to kind of go out back here, and then we're just going to kind of swing around up to Grey Mother's. She's going to be nice and tired by the time we get up there. That's okay. Unless we end up with a blizzard, in which case we'll probably just spend the night. Nope. How heavy are we? Pretty heavy. That's okay. What's going to be around the corner? Now, initial thought is to usually try to stay down here, but I only stay down here right off the bat when I come into town when there are several deer hanging out here. Probably should shut up. Yeah, if there's several deer hanging out down here, then I will stay here for a couple days. But I want to make sure we hit up all of these little spots. Get all of the saplings we can get. Because I need these curing. Thank you. Come on, next one.
Sure getting cold.
Yes, it is. We're kind of at that point. We spent way too much time in Broken Railroad, and that's why I kind of want it out. Yep. Come on. You're not that heavy. I know, and I need to get you to Grey Mother's before... Get you to the big house in town before we... take a minute. Now, we're going to leave all these cattails here as well for now.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Didn't you just say that last time? I am kind of one of those oddballs. I like to kind of take this corner in as I go through. That lets me kind of walk through and see what's here. And if there is a wolf, I should be able to handle him right off the bat. Instead of walking straight up the street or going around the other side. But we'll get her indoors in just a second. I will leave that sitting there. We don't need it right now. Oh, I get this house this time. So we've got, let's see, that one, that one. That one. Of course, the bank. That's not good. That's interesting. I've never had him do that before. Do you see anything moving other than that rabbit? I think I hear something. Yeah, it's right here. Love it. Maybe if I wait long enough, he'll come get this guy and then I can just shoot him. Yep. That's one. All right, well, let's get in the house. We're a little cold and a lot tired. And see what we have available for us here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all those down again. Blink, blink, blink. Drop all. Got a lot of sticks. We will probably haul those all over to the trailer over here. I think this time we're going to make base over there at that trailer because of the fact that the moose is going to be over there, or should be. I don't know. Nope. All right, these matches right here for Loper, they are guaranteed. So when you spawn either down in the muskeg or you spawn somewhere close to this area, that's going to be one of the quickest, easiest guaranteed matches to get a hold of. So, okay, let's see what we get. 2 pots. Probably not going to be a lot. Well, we're getting some food. That's good. We can spend a day or two here. That's actually almost edible. Alrighty then. Trash cans checked. All right, so yeah, that's much stuff here. Which one of these is any good? We got an 87 and we got an 81, and we're carrying a what? An 81. See, I should probably just leave this one here and bring one of these back down to usually there's going to be 2 here. Usually there's going to be 2 here. I've come up here in times when there's only 1, so that's why I usually pick the one up at the farmhouse. But what we may do, again, this is kind of those kind of later on deals. There is usually one in trappers, so that we may end up leaving one here as well, depending on whether or not we find more pots. So we're going to continue to kind of scrounge through some things. Yeah, we get 3 of them this time. Holy cow. Is that one any good? No, not really. So that means I can walk one of these back down to the farmhouse. Or 2 of them. Usually what I'll do is I'll take one up to the trailer as well. All right, there is our storm lantern for this area, which means I think we need to continue looking at these cabinets first. Okay.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, we can rip it up later. All right, let's go over to the daughter's bedroom over here. See if we get our magnifying glass. Nope. Pair of pants would be nice. Don't see it, so we're gonna have to check the other one. I forget, like I said, I forget exactly where this is going to be on this level. I think it's in the... That's totally useless, but okay. I think it's in the post office. Can we get up here, or do I have to waste my time? Come on, you can do it. There you go. Is there anything behind it? Accelerant. Well, I guess that's usable for the moment. Actually, was there anything else behind there? That's a sneaky little thing. Again, I usually just cut it down, but I kind of like to see whether or not, like, if that's there, if it's worth pulling anything. Sometimes there's stuff on both of those shelves, so it's definitely someplace to look for. You will find sometimes a pelt in here, sometimes a maple sapling, sometimes all kinds of cool stuff. So let's grab a little bit of water. And then go check the other bedroom. What time is it? I got a rabbit I need to skin. She is really, really, really tired. It's fine. It's no big deal. We'll live. I don't see anything. Pair of decent jeans. They might be better than what we have on. I have to take a look. I forget if I repaired those or not. Kind of don't want to waste the cloth on the jeans. A 96. Nope, we're okay. All right, let's skin this dude. How much is on him? He's a pretty chunky rabbit. We'll keep him. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. We need to kill the time anyway. And then I will walk this downstairs and drop those 2 pieces of meat outside. Unless we can manage to get a fire going, in which case we'll eat him. Let's see. Hit the right button. Drop, drop. I'm going to go put this bear hide away. Actually, I think we're going to go ahead and put a few things away while we're at it. So this is one of my base areas, or generally one of the places that I may base in for a little while. It's just a common sense kind of spot to base in, even though it is kind of dangerous. And oh my god, look at the torches. Why do I have so many torches? Put that in there. We don't need it. I will put you in there. That'll get rid of a little bit of weight. I don't know why I'm still carrying a can opener around. What else have we got we don't need? I'm going to drop a couple of those. I'm going to drop... I really don't want to put these away because if they rot in here, they'll go away forever. I guess we could get rid of these. We have plenty of the antibiotics. My goodness. Matches will never deteriorate, so let's just put the best matches away. So we got, let me see, that, and that. I will give you those since they're short. That should give us enough matches to last us for a little while. Plus we have Fire Striker, plus we have the magnifying lens, and I have, oh my goodness, at the accelerant. Cool, we don't need that many. All right, I'm going to go put these guys outside, and we'll see if we can get a mag lens fire. Probably can't, likely because the sun is going to be down. We'll say if I could get a mag lens fire, I'm going to cook these guys. If not, we'll wait until we have something else to cook with them. Like a deer. Yep, we'll just do it. Excellent, go. And this is a super easy way to save on matches. You can light a fire outside, grab a torch off the fire, go inside, light the big stove inside and use it. Soon we'll have this really good. I need to be doing this a lot more. Sweet, give me a little bit of stick. These guys shouldn't take much to cook. I think they're only about that much. I know better than to do this. Select. $14 minutes and 29. Cool. We may pull the skin off of that one and set it up as well, since, like I say, I do tend to carry this around for a little while. Let's see if we can just walk around the back over here and see what's in this little tool shed. But I think tomorrow morning, or maybe in the next episode, looking at the time, we're going to run through Milton very quickly and hit every house we can get a hold of. Just going to try to catch every spot that we can catch in this town, because we need to be able to see what's going on. So we definitely need to search some of the stuff around here, because some of these houses are going to have some very usable clothing for us. That's where we're at this point. We need the clothing. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. I'll probably break down a torch or two while we're at it. Yeah, let's go ahead and... How long has this one got? Eat it. And you are 26 minutes. We'll go ahead and break down some of these extra torches while we wait on that. And then I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it right now. I know it might be a little teeny tiny bit short, but she's tired, and we're just going to basically head straight upstairs and go to bed. So I will see you guys in the next episode. where hopefully we're going to spend a little bit of time troubleshooting, wandering around Milton and getting to see what they have as far as goodies. So I guess, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.